Hello, it's been about a week since my last upload, so I decided I would be uploading again today. I recently checked, and Cubecraft Network, or whatever you want to call it, has released a new game called Bridges, which is basically a high-pixel bridge, but with teams of 5, and it's widely multiplayer, and it's a lot of fun. There's power-ups and whatnot. And I actually found a pretty broken strategy to help you win almost every single time. So I will be using that today and showing you guys how to perform it to let you guys win. It wins me about 80 to 90% of my games, which is pretty insane considering how team reliant this game is. I will say this, in order to win, it's a lot harder to win if you have a team that doesn't necessarily know what they're doing. So if you don't have a team that knows what they're doing, good luck. But hopefully they have at least 2 brain cells to rub together, and you can win easy peasy. So there's a few maps currently, and I'm gonna show you the strategy right now. This one is called Factory, as you can see over in the sidebar. So how it works is you start, and then the message it'll appear. It says how to play. Capture opposite team's pit to get points. First team to 25 points wins. So you can, in this one, you can jump on or shoot power-ups to get them, which is pretty good. And if you are new to the game or you don't PvP a lot, I would recommend coming back here. All maps have this, coming to the back of the map. Let me find it. And mining some iron. So, mining iron, you can get full set, you can get a little bit. But the thing with mining iron is you can get a set of iron armor just to help you survive a little bit longer. Only issue with this is that whenever you fall into the void, you will lose all your armor and everything you've worked for. So that's why once you get a little bit better at this game, I would recommend slowly moving away from iron. So I'll show you the strategy right now. What you do is you make a bridge. You go ahead and do get rid of this guy real quick. You want to build 1 block out and then go 3 blocks outwards. So 1, 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. I'd recommend making your mouse clicks a lot louder so you can like count in your head without having to count while you're playing the game. Now, only bad side of this game is that bow spammers are so common. Alright, so I did just knock him into our pit, but that's alright. So the reason why you want it to be a staircase going this way is so that you can reuse it. And then once you get to here, you just want to build a diving board off into their pit. So now your team should start going over top of your bridge and going ahead and walking right into the other pit, which is what you want. So again, no one's following me, but just by myself, I'm getting a bunch of scores and then getting more blocks. I'll go over the power-ups in a second once I do this, and as you can see, we've got another guy coming through and just falling into the pit. And then once you get enough blocks, I would recommend building a small little tube, so I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. Okay, I just lost all my iron, but that's alright because I didn't even realize I had it. So, power-ups, you've got simple potion effects, you've got speed and jump boost. The special ones is you can get more arrows, which you can only get by dying. So the more arrows aren't the most useful, but you know, they work, they're cool. And, oh wow, we have a guy with full iron. So I'm gonna real quick go ahead and build up a tube. Okay, thank you, that's fine. So anyways, you got the potion effects, arrows. The TNT is really helpful if people are building up a large defense. So what you can do is just place down the TNT and it'll go ahead and blow up all the blocks that is surrounding it. As you can see, I'll go over, look, nothing, and then I'm gonna grab that jump boost just because I can. Alright, sweet. Pop down here and get rid of them and just complete this. Alright, so once you have this, I'd recommend building up 2 at a time. And then dig down this block, and that block, and then you have a tube with a bridge that goes right in that pit. So that's perfect. And wow, looks like something dropped other spare armor. Probably the guy with full iron, wouldn't be surprised. And the most, oh, that's my teammate, my stum. Alright. Most useful power up in my opinion is probably double points. You just got to get that, run in, and your one score will count for 2. There we go. As you can see, we won, and I would like to thank this bridge, because anyone that again has 2 collective brain cells to rub together will be able to complete this round. Alright, so as we enter the next game, this map is one of the different ones, as the strategy will not work the most reliably, but you can still do it, and I'll be able to show you how right now. So, again, make your bridge, go out 3, up 1, and I hope my team can defend or do something to prevent them from scoring. And then what I'll go ahead and do is I will build a bridge right over top of that railroad. So I'm gonna get more blocks real quick. Just gonna go ahead and score, help our team. Alright, so I would like to build a bridge right over top of that railroad, and I'll show you why in a second. So building in blocks of 3 is really good because you can just jump up it easy peasy. Not that hard. And anyways, I have about enough blocks to finish this now. I'll build out and then build down, just like that, and then walk right in. So typically what I'll do once I have that, I will go ahead and throw down a tube off of my little extra platform. So alright, that's not very cool. Okay, well, let him be like that. Whatever. I'll go ahead and fall back in. Yep, awesome. So, I'm gonna let them keep building up. It'll just make the tube part easier on my part. And I'm surprised no one's been following me yet. It's kind of disappointing. So, I'm gonna say this right now about Cubecraft. Their PvP is not the best. In my opinion, Hive MC has the best PvP, and that's just Hive on Bedrock. And then they're gonna ruin the bridge, so I gotta make a slight repair. Because Hive MC has knockback and it's a lot easier to start combos. But in this, whenever you take damage at all, it'll just stop all your momentum, and it's not good. Oftentimes I'll take fall damage while trying to bridge on the side of the bridge, and then I will go ahead and fall into the void, simply because I'll lose all my momentum and just go straight down. Alright, sweet. Again, hop right in. Gotta get rid of this red guy. Alright. A little disappointed in my team right now. I'm surprised I missed that the first try. So now I'm gonna go work on the tube part. So this bridge is very messed up, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make the tube. So how this is gonna work, build up a side, a side, a side, a side. So just like this. Then I'll build up like that. And then you'll just be able to run right in, and then you will end up walking into the pit. Alright guys, I'm making this extremely easy on you. Please. That's another issue with this, is whenever you try to get into your own pit, it also like completely messes you up. But what I mean by side bridging is just going ahead and doing this. I don't understand what is happening to this bridge. It is getting worse and worse as I play. I'm gonna grab these double points real quick. Let me get closer. Alright. So, we are going to lose this one simply because my team does not have brain cells. But that's alright, because as I said, you won't win every single one of your games, but you will win a lot more often. And again, it's really team reliant, simply because some people can't figure out that there's a clear path straight into the other goal. So, it's whatever, but we are going to unfortunately lose this one. So, I'm just going to play this out like I normally would. I can't score. That's fine. But as you can see, this is the one special map where you do need to execute the bridge differently. You will have to build around the side and then drop down. So that will conclude our second round. And then now that we enter our third match, this is perfect. I'm gonna score a few first, because it's nice to have a straight bridge that your team can follow right away. Also, you gotta be careful with that though, because of course the enemy team can also follow. So I'm just gonna play until I get enough blocks, and then I'll come back and start the bridge. Alright, and I have a stack of blocks. I'm gonna go on this side actually. This team is actually defending really well, so I'm gonna grab a TNT. Oh, and a double points. If anyone's over there, you can enjoy that. We are actually already demolishing them, and we're like not even really started with it. We've got 18 now. They've only got 2. Sorry. So we're gonna get a few more blocks. Just go ahead and drop down into here. All right, awesome. We'll do it one more time. Actually, we have enough blocks to build up our tube, so that's what we'll go ahead and do. We're gonna get underneath it, and then we're gonna come out one. I think, yep. So, also this tube right here is flawless. I don't know how my team hasn't seen this yet. Alright, there you go. Fall on in. Free score. As you can see, we won. Not entirely sure who went ahead and used this bridge also. It might have just been me, but again, we still won, and I got the MVP that round, so I scored a majority of our points. So that concludes this video. It's just a short little thing that I wanted to show you guys, and how to play bridges in a good way to win, a good strategy. Again, your teammates will need just a few collective brain cells in order to understand how this works. Otherwise, you will win 80 to 90% of your games. At least I do. When you follow this little strategy. So I'm gonna thank you guys for watching. Tell me in the comments if you guys want to see any more videos like this, or see me live stream this, or just like another one of these commentaries, because I really enjoyed playing this game. Of course, I'm gonna go back to the Hive simply because Hive PvP is a lot more realistic. So anyways, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.